Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, your bro, your favorite cousin, DJ the Singer. And y'all, today I am graduating. Finally. If you're returning, hey cousin. And if you're brand new here, go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn your notifications on so you can be the first to be notified when I drop new content. And while you're at it, share this video if you care. For those of you that have been with me, you know that I've talked about my post-high school journey in being a college student and being a teenage runaway because I didn't want to attend SC State. If you haven't seen that story, it's definitely on my channel, and I'll definitely be telling more stories from that experience later on. But you know that this journey of obtaining my bachelor's degree has definitely been an uphill one, especially with the way last year went, which is a whole other story that I'll get into at a later time when I'm able to talk about it. Yeah, like, I wanted to quit. There were times that I did not think that I was going to actually finish the degree this time, because in the past I had taken break after break after break after break. If anybody had told me back in 2007 when I first started college that my journey would look like this, I would have told them that they were lying. Because I definitely thought it was something that would have come easy to me and something that I definitely would have completed in 4 years. But that clearly was not the plan that was laid out for me. When I went back to college this time, as I've previously told you guys, I was in survival mode. I was living with a roommate who I no longer know, and I didn't want to live like that anymore. I didn't want to be almost 40. Yes, y'all, you know, contrary to popular belief, and yes, you know, the looks, I am almost 40. I didn't want to live like that anymore, and I didn't want a roommate, you know, pushing 40. And so I made a decision for me. It was an impulse decision, but it was a decision that worked out because I had completely forgotten that I had even submitted an application. Back in 2024, when enrolling at Morris Brown, I remember calling the registrar's office like, so what do I need to do? I'm trying to get back in for fall semester. And they were just like, oh, all you got to do is do your financial aid. Like, we have your application on file, you know, all your transcripts and everything. All you got to do is financial aid. So that let me know Morris Brown was where I needed to be. I decided to pursue a degree in business because I wanted to understand the foundation of an organization, but not only the foundation, but how it works. I've been in different corporate settings and have never fully understood the functionality of those organizations. Why do they make the decisions that they make? How do they even get to the place of making those decisions? But also, as someone who is in the music industry, I also wanted to improve my business acumen and ultimately figure out how I can be a better business person across the board. And with anything that you pursue, there are always going to be ups and downs. And in pursuing this degree, there were definitely moments where I wanted to quit. Like I told y'all, last year was a really tough year for me. And taking 16 credit hour semesters, and 1 week you got a group project, another week you got a research paper and a 3-page paper for another class, and then you got senior project, and then you got senior meeting, and every time you look up, like, it's a discussion topic, it's a quiz, it's a test, it's, you know, it's always something, and it can be overwhelming. And I really thought that I was going insane. Evelyn Champagne King. Like, I really thought I was going insane because I didn't know how I was functioning with everything that was going on in my personal life, but also academically. Like, still to this day, I don't know how I passed all of those classes, but I'm grateful that I did. What's next for me? The sky's the limit. I think that's the best way to describe that. The sky's the limit. I made a promise roughly around 12, 13, 14 years old to both my grandmother and my father, both of who are no longer living, that I would finish my degree. I would go to school and finish my degree no matter how long it took me to do it. And I just wish in this moment that they were here to celebrate this moment with me and just know, like, I did keep my promise. So I don't know what's next. I'm definitely experiencing a high level of anxiety because when I started this time, my whole focus was, let's just finish. Let's just finish. Let's just get the degree, and then we can figure out what's next after. But now that we're actually about to get it, I'm just like, all right, what are we doing now? What's going to be next? So I'm open to the possibilities, just grateful to God and my family and my support system for just encouraging me and never doubting that I could actually obtain my bachelor's degree. I just want to thank everybody that has spoken life into me, everybody that has loved on me, everybody who has just said keep going when I felt like quitting. Really and truly, I feel like, they're about to announce that I'm the next president of the United States. I think that might be the best option. But yes, I'm really excited, and it hasn't hit me yet, and it probably won't hit me until they call my name and I have to walk across that stage and get that degree. But I'm excited. Those long nights of doing research papers and PowerPoint presentations and group meetings and tests and research papers, all of it, like it has all paid off, and I'm excited to see what's next. And I'm just so thankful to all of you guys for tuning in and rocking with me and just staying patient with me throughout this journey of obtaining my degree. And now that we've done it, now we can get back to the music. Until next time, I love you guys. I'm gonna be doing more of these videos, but I just wanted to come on and talk to you guys for like 2 seconds, because I've been wanting to do this for a minute. I was just like, let me get on here and talk to the people leading into going to graduation. So I love you guys, but until next time, y'all stay far away from haters. They make you itch.